glass. It was just weird the way the texture. But it was just real soupy. You step down in it, and it was, you know, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches thick of mud. You know, but when you step down in it, the mud kind of oozed off to the side, and it was nasty. Just old gooey crud. And the funny thing is, the whole parking lot wasn't like that. It was just right where they backed the trailers in, right where the tractor is. When I had to back out, and I step out, and boom, right in a bunch of nasty mud. Anyway, got that done, got it loaded. What we got is 3 trailers. We got 3 flatbeds stacked on top of each other. And we're picking up in Randolph, Ohio, East Manufacturing, and we're taking them down to a trucking company down in Natchez, Mississippi. And we're down there Monday morning, and it's my little weekend run. So we'll be down there Monday morning, and I've got issues. I've got 3 water issues. One is the most pressing one that just started here this week is I'm losing radiator antifreeze coolant, and I couldn't figure out why. I went out about 5 or 6 days sitting there scratching my head trying to figure out where this water's going. You know, does it get out and it's not leaking anywhere? And I don't know where it's going. Well, that's usually a bad sign. Usually, if it's not dripping out on the ground, it means it's going in through the engine and out the stack or something, and that's not a good thing. So. Got lucky though, finally found it. It started leaking real bad, and then I could really see it. And where it is at the bottom of the radiator, the return line from the bottom of the radiator coming back up to the engine, to the water pump. There's a hose, a pipe that comes up, and on each end there's a rubber hose, a radiator hose. Well, the one closer to the engine block, it's leaking. So. Anyway, it's leaking out fast enough. It was I was putting a gallon a day of antifreeze in, and over the last 5 days I put 5 gallons in. So anyway, got under there and I tightened it up, and it's not leaking near as bad. And I took the radiator cap and popped it loose. It's in there, but it's not tight where it's holding pressure. Therefore, the system won't pressurize. Therefore, it won't force the water out, so it won't drip nearly as fast. So. Anyway, keep an eye on it this weekend. I get down to Natchez. I talked to a shop down there right across the road from where I'm delivering. There's a shop, and he said he can get me in. So that's good on that. The next water problem I have is my water heater for the back in the sleeper. The water heater. When I turn the switch on to pressurize the water to take a shower or wash dishes or whatever, it's leaking underneath the seat on the dinette. Well, when I sit down to eat dinner or whatever at my table, underneath that's where the water heater, the water pump, the inverter, the battery charger, all those kind of things are down under there. And the it's leaking out of that water heater somewhere, and it's like internal in this big square box, and I can't see where it's leaking. It might just be something loose and I just tighten it up, but I can't see in there to get to it, so I don't know. I'm going to have to take it. Probably I'm going to try to get up there to Indiana, go to ARI and see if they can't work on it. I guess. I don't know. With that said, and I've got a water leak in the roof. So when it rains good, now when it's just a drizzle, it doesn't leak, but when it rains good and hard, it drips out of up in the ceiling. There's a whole bunch of speakers up in the ceiling, different speakers. One's for the stereo here, so it's speakers in the cab, but there's also speakers in the sleeper back there. And then also there's a different set of speakers that are tied to the TV, so it's like a surround sound TV stereos. Anyway, one of those speakers, water drips out of the speaker grill. Where the heck's that coming from? It's on the driver's side. It's right behind me back here in the ceiling. Well, right above it, they used to have a mounted, a mounted satellite dome, satellite TV dome. Well, it's not there anymore, so I got up there last summer and put some Dicor on there and sealed them all up. Well, it's still leaking. And I go, well, on the other side, there's another, something was there. I don't know what it was. Some kind of, probably a TV antenna or something. But it sat there, and I didn't seal those because I didn't think it was leaking on the right side. Well, apparently when it rains, I've noticed if I'm sitting on a little bit of a cant where it's the passenger side's a little higher than the driver's side, it'll drip. It'll drip through that speaker. And I just take my trash can and set it under there and catch whatever water comes through. It's not a lot, just it's enough to make the rug wet. So apparently what's going on, it's dripping in, it's entering the sleeper on the passenger side and coming across and then dripping through that speaker, I guess. It's the best I can come up with. So when I get home, I've got some more of that Diacor at home. When I get home, I'm going to get up there and I'm going to seal the other side. It looked like it was sealed up pretty good, so I didn't bother. So, but apparently it ain't. So anyway, there's my 3 water problems: radiator, water heater, and ceiling leak. So water problems. And then guess what? It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. So, oh well, it's supposed to rain tonight and all day tomorrow. So I guess I'll just put my trash can there right in front of the refrigerator, let it